everybody. I don't know if I like this right here. I'm doing a little record thing on the YouTube thing, but I don't really know how I feel about this. I guess it's alright. Pull my curtain, cause we don't need to be looking at his trailer. Seem like y'all too far away. My shirt is not straight. My shirt ain't straight, and for some reason I want my sleeves up like this. I don't know why, but that's how I want. So, let's see if this will help. Nope, that's just light the back up. It don't really light me up. So we're gonna work with what we got, okay? So, this video right here, I decided to do a little story time with y'all. Hopefully the story isn't too long. I'm gonna try to make it quick. But this story time is gonna be about why I became a truck driver, why I decided to drive trucks. Now I know I say like because of my dad and all my granddad and all of that stuff. And I'm telling you this because I'm trying to run through it because I don't want to become like emotional and stuff like that. So, why did I decide to become a truck driver? Now, out of all the things in the world that I could have been, I was almost a cook. I went to culinary art school and everything. Hold on, y'all. This doggone button hurt my stomach. Don't judge me. Please don't jump. This damn button hurt my stomach. I don't know why. But anyway, it probably caught my stomach too damn big. And don't be judging me about my last video because Ferrero is good to me, okay? Anyway. So why did I decide to be a truck driver? I'm gonna tell you the short answer right now. Cause I don't like people. I don't like people and I don't want people around me. And I want to get away from people. So get away from people. This is a truck driver. This is a pretty lonely job right here. Because you're by yourself. If you're not teaming, you're by yourself all the time. All the time. You have minimal contact with people. And I say that like you go to a shipper or a receiver, you seeing them for a short amount of time, then you gone. And you don't see them no more till you come back. Now, you're surrounded by a lot of people because you have to deal with the traffic and all of that stuff. But overall, I ain't got nobody around me. Like right now, I'm in my truck by myself. Other than me and my man, he's still sitting over there calling my name. I told him he got to wait. So, but what that was? Horror rock, but let's see. My auntie talked about me on that last video. So, anyway, the extended version is this right here. Growing up as a child, I experienced some things in my life that no child should have to experience. So that made me kind of distant myself in a sense. Then I got sick. And so then that was a problem. Actually I was very sick, to be honest with you. I almost left here. Like what y'all seeing now, y'all probably wouldn't have been seeing had we waited about a week to get me to the doctor. You probably wouldn't have been seeing this. You probably wouldn't be seeing me. So I got very sick. So then, I lost loved ones in my life. Like my granny. My granny, she passed in 99. She passed in 99. And that right there, I still have a hard time dealing with it. And, like, Like with I'm sharing this with y'all. One, put y'all in my business a little bit, but two, to tell y'all about why I became a truck driver. My mother and I, she may think our relationship is just beautiful. It's perfect. You couldn't ask for a better mother-daughter relationship. But at that time in my life, now don't get me wrong, now I love my mom, now don't get me wrong, I love my mom. And I understand that was her first time being a mother, as it was my first time being a daughter. So I understand that. So it's not like I'm like beating up on my mom or putting down on my mom or whatever the case may be. But there were some things that I didn't like when it came to my mom. There's a lot of things I didn't like when it came to my mom. And what's the word I'm looking for? Is resentment the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. But mentally I was having problems. I was having problems with a lot of things, and I was searching for a way out. I was literally searching for a way out. And I end up with this guy. He was an older guy. Oh, he was 20 years older than me. And I got with him when I was 19 years old. I was 19 years old. So I got with him. I ended up moving in with him and everything. And so, excuse me, needless to say, things didn't work out. I guess I got older or whatever the case may be. I really don't know. But things didn't work out. He was the dog, I guess. I don't know. So, I attempted suicide. Once because I was still having trouble in my life. I guess what I'm trying to say is I was a lost child. I was lost. I was trying to find my way. I was, at the time, I view it now as, at one point, I guess I was in survival mode. I was just trying to survive the hell that I felt that I was in. And I grew to be an angry person. I was extremely angry, and I probably should have been seeing one of the people to fuck with your mind and stuff, a counselor or a psychiatrist or whatever they're called. I probably should have been seeing one of them, but for some odd reason I wasn't. And I think, as far as I can only speak about black, I think in the black family that may be a little taboo, whatever, like a person, a child, or teenager, or anyone could be exhibiting signs that they need some help, and versus trying to get that person some help, they just sweep it under the rug in a sense. Nothing never got dealt with. That's a big reason why I hate a liar. I don't like keeping secrets or none of that. That's why I try to keep it 100 with y'all at all times, because that does something to me. That really does something to me. So anyway, like I said, I attempted suicide. That was, I don't know if it was scary or not. It didn't work because I'm still here talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all. Here I am today. Am I grateful it didn't work? Am I thankful? Yeah. But I also made one of my cousins a promise, because, like, I guess through looking at him, it made me look at not only myself, but some of the people that was around me. It made me look at them differently. because like my cousin, he like tough as nails or whatever the case may be, but like he had broke down and he had started crying and stuff like that, cause he thought I was gonna die. Actually, when I got extremely sick and needed to go into the hospital for emergency surgery, he is the reason why I ended up in the hospital. And to be frank with you, to just lay it all out there, he had to cuss my mama out. He literally cussed his auntie out just so I could get to the doctor. Cause he looking at me, I couldn't walk standing straight up. I'm walking like, you know how old people walk all slumped over and stuff. That's how I was walking. I'm in pain and stuff, really don't know what's wrong with me. And so he was the one who really had to just lose his fucking mind in order for me to get to the doctor. And when I got to the doctor, my grandmother took me to the doctor. God rest her soul. That was a mean lady, that was a sweet lady all at the same time. And ooh, bucker, she cooked. Her children didn't learn. I know my auntie looking at this, they ain't learned nothing from my grandma. They can't cook. They can't cook at all. But anyway, you know, what child can't cook like granny? Can't nobody cook like Big Mama. So, but anyway, my grandmother took me to the doctor, and the doctor examined me and stuff, and we went from the doctor's office straight to the emergency room. Then they put me in the ambulance, and they was moving so fast. They had already put the pipe up my vajayjay, the catheter. They already put that in me and stuff like that. And they had called to a bigger hospital, because we went to like the doctor, she sent me over there to the community hospital. They was hooking me up to all the tubes and IVs and stuff like that. And so they called the ambulance. They called for my mom to come from work, and cause I remember my mom was like, "Can I drive her to the hospital?" It was like, no, she got to get straight to the hospital. She got to go in for surgery, and like just everybody around me, that kind of scared me. I kind of freaked out a little bit behind that, but I don't want to say freaked out, because I was paying attention and I'm trying to see what's going on and all of that stuff. And then the EMTs, they trying to lift me up off the bed and put me on the other bed that go in the ambulance. And I had to stop them, and I was like, you gotta get that bag, because I ain't want that thing come ripping out of my for JJ. So they was like, dang, they didn't even tell her she had a catheter. So they grabbed the bag and they set it up on me, and they hurry up and got me on the stretcher thing, and they put me in the ambulance. I told them, don't turn those damn sirens on, because I'm already scared. I ain't want to hear no sirens and stuff like that. So when they rushed me to the hospital, but we was at a community hospital. They rushed me to Hattiesburg, to a big old hospital, a big hospital. And because like the community hospital, it's not like set up for like major surgery or anything like that. Y'all know how community hospitals is. So I go down there. When I get down there, everything going so fast, like I barely remember arriving at the hospital, because as soon as I got to Hattiesburg, to the hospital down there, like I was straight in. Then I was in this operating room, and I don't know what's going on. Then they put masks on my face and all of this. Everything was just moving real fast. And I guess they explained stuff to my mama, my grandmama. I don't really know, y'all. I really just don't know. I just know that it was bad. And I remember the doctor saying that I had a week to live. I would have waited another week. They would have waited another week to get me to the hospital. I was gonna die. That's the only thing I really remember, other than like people coming to see me and stuff like that. And so, but yeah. So I went through that, and then I'm trying to think. How old was I? Yeah, because then that's when I met the guy, the old man. I met the old man, and he was good at first. He the reason why I put on all the goddamn weight, tell you the truth. Well, him and drive trucks, but mostly him, because I used to have this obsession, kind of, sort of. I hope Ferrero don't do me like that. I used to love Little Debbie honey buns. I used to love Little Debbie honey buns. Like, I could show y'all some pictures. I might post them on my I might post one on my Facebook page for the ones who friends with me on my YouTube Facebook page. I might post one of those pictures because like I was super small. I really was, y'all. It's hard to tell now. But yeah, he used to pop me full of honey buns and shit like that. Then I found out old people got worms. I guess they got worms. At least that's what they say. Old people got worms. I don't know, but I was like in survival mode. I was just trying to make it. So, but yeah, we ended up breaking up, and then we broke up. Then because we have broke up. I was trying to think what we broken up when my grandmama passed. I think we was. Yeah, I think we was broken up when my grandmama passed. Cause my grandmama passed October of '99, and I think we was. I know we was broken up. Like, I think we was just kind of like back and forth, kind of a little bit on and off and all of that stuff. But it went on, and I decided to, I need to figure some things out. I need to do something. I tried working up in a factory, and I quickly realized that a factory job ain't for me, because I'm not finna stand up no motherfucker 8, 9, 10 hours. No, I'm not finna do that. I can't do that. That's just too much work. I'm already tired. I put on all the goddamn weight, and so I just can't stand on my feet that long. I felt like my back was about to break. So, anyway, moving on with the story. So, I started thinking about my dad. And like I told y'all, he drives trucks. And so, he drove trucks. And my grandfather drove cement trucks. So, I started thinking about him, and I'm constantly having problem after problem after problem. And I was like, I need to get away. There's nothing to do in this small town but go work at a factory job or like a convenience store or something like that. Sell drugs, go to jail, go to hell. That's all it is to do. So, I needed to earn money. I needed to try to fend for myself. I wanted to be away from everybody. And don't get me wrong, I ain't like my family is a bad family. The motherfucker crazy though. But I think everybody, family is a little dysfunctional. I think mine got y'all beat. I really think that. But overall, they my family and I love them. Is they perfect? No, not by a long shot. Hell no. Nowhere near being perfect. No, nowhere near it. But they my family, and I understand and recognize that, and I love them. But I needed to get away. And I needed to discover me. And I think what my grandmother used to say to me, because I became mean. I became really mean, and I really just didn't care about anything. I didn't care about whether I lived or died. I don't care. It is what it is. Matter of fact, if I die or somebody kill me, you actually doing me a favor. It ain't like I really want to be here anyway. That's like that's how I was feeling at the time. I literally used to cry. And sometimes I probably still get sad, but not as much as I used to. And that's how I know. That's why I'm grateful for my grandmother, because like she kept God in our life, whether we wanted to hear it or not. Because my grandmama was like, we get in trouble. The only person that whooped me really is my grandmother. Like my grandfather gave me one lick. I remember it to this day. And he whooped me because I had climbed up on top of one of the old sheds with my cousins, being bad, and he picked up a fan belt or a whole pipe. He gave me one lick. I ain't got my ass back up on that shed. No, the shed done got towed down. I'm glad that some bitch got towed down, because that shed got me in trouble. I never went back up there again. They redid the roof on my grandmother's house. Before I even got on top of the roof of the house, I had to get permission from my grandfather. Because no, I was not getting no whooping no more by my papa. That broke my heart too. My papa whooped me. I don't care if it was one lit. Y'all don't judge me. And don't be laughing at me either, because that shit hurt. It hurt. It hurt my feelings too. And it hurt my behind too. So everything hurt. But my grandmother, my mama might have whooped me one time. Maybe two. My mom really with me. She ain't with me. I had an auntie. She with me one time that I can recall. I had an uncle thought he could whoop me, but I told my cousins on him, and they ended up whooping him. And but my grandmama, Granny give you long whoopings. Granny give you real long whoopings. Granny, she gonna talk to you. My granny, she'll sit there, she gonna talk to you. Even if it was you, and you a child, and you over there, and you done got out of line, she gonna sit there, she gonna talk to you. Y'all have to have this conversation about what you did, and why you did it, and all of that stuff. Then, she gonna whoop you. She gonna whoop you, and she ain't get one lick like Papa though. No, Granny gave several licks. It wasn't no one lick. It wasn't no one hit a quitter with Granny. No, she gonna give you several licks and stuff. Then you gotta sit down. You gotta read the Bible. You gotta sit down. You gotta read the Bible. So that's like 3 whoopings right there. If you look at it, and that's a long whooping. That's what I'm getting at. That was a real long whooping. Like Granny whoop you. If you finna be, you gonna get a whooping all day. You might well get ready all day. You gonna get a whooping. So you gonna have that conversation. You have to talk, and you have to get answers and stuff like that. And then after that, you're going to have chores and stuff like that to do, because you still on punishment. Although you got your ass heated up, you still on punishment. So, Granny gave a long whooping. That was real long. So, but anyway, back on what I was saying is, I forgot what I was saying. Because I got on the whooping part. Them long ass whoopings. But anyway, I know what I was saying. What I was about to say is, I used to feel, let me tell y'all something when I say about me not being afraid to die. Like, people always trying to say some dumb shit to you. Oh, I kill you. I was the one, go right ahead. You doing me a favor, be honest with you. Ain't like I won't be here with y'all sorry motherfuckers anyway. And I used to feel bad. I used to cry when somebody else died. It's not so much, of course I'm sad that they're dead and they're gone and stuff like that. But the part that got me, and that's what the religion part came in there, me knowing the Lord, because I used to be worried. And every now and then it'll cross my mind now, when you lose a loved one, you lose someone you love or whatever. And I be like, I don't want the Lord to forget about me. Like everybody else, like my grandmama, she gone and stuff like that. My grandpa gone. I'm still here dealing with these people in this world. I'm still here dealing with them. And so it's not like I'm suicidal now. I'm not suicidal now. Of course, I want to live. I want to make my grandma proud, make my grandfather proud, and all of that stuff. But that's how I used to feel when I was a child. Well, in my early 20s and stuff like that. My late teens, early 20s. Like, someone had died, and I'd be like, man, they gone. I'm still left back here. Is that me having resentment toward the people who passed? If that is, I'm kind of fucked up. Y'all don't have to answer that question. So, anyway, back to the old man. So, he did me wrong, and I realized, like, I'm finna land myself into some serious trouble. I used to tell my grandmother a lot. I used to tell her, I don't care. That was like my favorite word. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. You gonna do this. This is gonna happen. I don't care. Because I done had so much to happen to me in my life, to the point where it ain't nothing nobody could do now that would really surprise me or shock me or make me feel any type of way. Because, yeah, like, some people just don't know. They just don't know, like, the life I done had to live. And a lot of times I don't even talk about it. But that's why I be like, I don't care. Like people talk about me. I be getting mean comments and stuff like that. I don't care. And so, I had to stop. Excuse me. My grandmother told me something. She was like, May, let me tell you something. She like, a don't care person will never amount to nothing. You never amount to anything. At the time, I ain't care. I ain't nothing anyway. I get treated like I ain't nothing, so I ain't nothing. So, as I grew and got older, because I didn't get it right then, but as I grew and got older, then things started to matter to me. Things started to matter to me. People started to matter to me. And no matter what type of trials I've been through in my life, I can't push it off on everybody. You get what I'm saying? So now I still use the word I don't care, but it don't have like the same type of meaning that I had when I was a teenager, because I really just didn't give two fucks about nothing. I just, nope, I don't, because I had a lot of hatred in my heart and a lot of anger in me. Now I look at I want to be something. I want to be something in this life. I know I got one life and I want to make the best of it. I want to leave a legacy. I guess that's what I'm saying. So now I care. I want to amount to something. I don't want to be that person that my grandma was talking about. A don't care person will never amount to anything. So what I decided to do was cuss the old man out and cause him a lot of problems and stuff like that, until he sent me in truck driving school, because I needed income. And so he's not there to take care of me no more, because he did take care of me, but he's not there to take care of me no more. And I did need to get away and all of that stuff. And I started to care. I'm knocking at 30 minutes, so I'm skipping over some things so I can get to the point. I started to care when I got on the road, and I started to see a lot of things out here on this highway. It's a whole big old world out here. America is a big old country, and it's beautiful. It has its ugly side, yes it do, but it's beautiful. And I started to see different things and witness different things and stuff like that. And so I started to care, and thanks to my dad, the man I call my father, thanks to him, and basically introduced, because the only thing I knew about trucks really is my grandfather driving a cement truck. But my dad, actually, he had one of those Peterbilt Classics and stuff. So he had one of those. He pulled a flatbed. I think I told y'all that. And I got introduced to that. And so that's why, now my dad got out there, he don't drive anymore. He got out there, he got strung out on drugs and stuff like that. I'm not ashamed of it, because that's my dad, and I still love him no matter what. Because he introduced me to something that I probably wouldn't have been introduced to at an early age that I was. So trucking and my dad and my granny saved my life. Things that my grandmother had said to me, I remember to this day. Things that I probably thought I wouldn't pay no attention to. Here I am, I'll be 38 on the 25th of this month, June. And I still think back to some of the things that my grandmother said. And I try to apply them to my life now. But driving trucks saved my life. That's how I view it. Because I don't know what path I would have went down if I would have kept going. I don't know what was at the end of the path that I was on. I don't know. I don't know where I would have ended up at, where I would be at. Probably be in jail, probably be in hell. I don't know. Do I still have problems? Yes, I do. I do still have problems today. But now I'm mature enough so I can deal with the situation a lot better. I'm so mature to, people can get underneath, I don't even want to say get underneath my skin, because in a sense, I try to look at a situation from all angles. I try to look at a situation from all angles and deal with it accordingly. That's how I try to do it. So I got into driving trucks to save myself. That's why I started driving trucks. And I'm still doing it to this day. I done had a lot of problems in my life. Y'all is witnessing some of those problems that I'm having when it comes to relationships and life and all of that stuff. But these big babies saved my life. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful, and that's a part of the reason why I can't give up driving trucks. I get in relationships and stuff like that, and they look at me, and some of them want me to give up driving trucks. Trucking is saving me. That's how I see it. So that's the reason why it's easy for me to stop driving trucks and just be in a relationship, be in the type of relationship that some men want me to be in. But they don't understand the whole story when it comes to me and why I started doing this. And trucking is all I know. It's all I know. I know where I was before I started driving trucks and where I am now, all these years later. Where I don't want to go back to where I was. Now, I could stop driving trucks, and I may not revert back to the way I was. I may be just fine, but that's not a risk I'm willing to take. That's why I say, if I clamp down out of trucks and stop driving over the road, I still want to be around trucks. That's why I'm taking more and more steps. That's why I want to pay for this truck. It actually means something to me. Like, some people talk about the money and all of that stuff. It's not that I don't care about the money, because the money is very important, but it's not as important than my life. That's why I do it. That's why I don't like stress on money and stuff like that. I'm gonna make another video and tell y'all the numbers and stuff, because I understand the money is important to a lot of people. But doing this, and it do get lonely. I do cry at times and stuff like that, because I am lonely sometimes. But I can't see myself doing anything else. I won't do anything else. That's how I feel about it. Because doing this saved my life. So that's how I see it. That's why I became a truck driver. That's why I'm thankful to be a truck driver. That's why I feel like I'm blessed. I found something that I could do, and I enjoy doing it. Like they say, if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So I'm gonna do y'all another video. Probably not tonight. I don't know, because it done got late. But I'll do y'all another video here soon.